What's up, everybody? This is the MOBC, my own boxing community. I don't want to hear any talk, any fantasy matchups. I don't want to hear any debates on who Fury could beat, who Fury could possibly beat, who Fury would give trouble to, who he would cause problems to against any past fighter because of his mobility, because of his size, his strength, because of his weight, his height. I don't want to hear any of that. I'll never be in a debate about Fury versus any past fighter or even current fighter. This guy Fury is a disgrace to boxing, and I can't believe still, after all the stunts that this guy has pulled in boxing, you have so many fanboys out there. And you know who you guys are. You're the fanboys. You're the reverse fans of those Wilder fans, except you're the reverse version of them. You know who you are, guys. I see those videos. I watch sometimes. I see some of your lives out there. You guys talk about those Wilder fans, but you're just the same as those Wilder fans, except you're just the opposite. They go for black fighters, and you guys go for fat slob cowards like this guy Fury. Fury is afraid of a little cruiserweight who can't take a shot to the balls. That's the guy that Fury is afraid of. The very first time Usyk beat Anthony Joshua, I said to myself, I really don't think Fury is going to beat Usyk. I think Usyk is going to have a lot of mobility. He's going to fight off the back foot. He's going to use his speed. He's going to go in and out, in and out. Then he fights AJ again. And then he fights, I forgot who he fight after AJ. Was it? I guess it was Dubois. Anyway, after the Dubois fight, actually even after the rematch with AJ, I'm like, Fury got to take this fight now. He could beat Usyk. I think he's just too big. He's too strong. He could beat Usyk on the inside, and he could outbox Usyk on the outside. He can. I believe that he can. I'm just speculating. I'm just making an assumption because they're not fighting, but this is just my opinion, and it isn't a fact. It isn't a fact because they're not fighting to prove whether I'm right or wrong. Then Usyk fights Dubois. Many people question the body shot. Hey, listen, if the fight, in my opinion, it was a legal shot. If the referee called it a legal shot, I believe Usyk was going to get up still, and I believe Usyk was still going to beat Dubois. With that being said, after that fight, I said to myself, I know 100%, now I'm 100% sure that Fury can beat Usyk. I'm 100% sure of it now. And I stated my reasons why in the last video that I spoke on about Usyk. I already stated why. But it remains to be seen because it hasn't been proven yet. But what is a fact, what is truth, is that Fury is avoiding Usyk to fight an MMA fighter who ducked a whole other MMA fighter in John Jones, moved to a whole nother organization, haven't fought in that organization yet, and he's having a boxing match with Fury. Why don't you, Ngannou, why don't you just say, hey, I'm not getting paid enough money in MMA. Let me find the dumbest boxer that I could think of that will entertain this fight, and we could sell this fight and make money. Because at the end of the day, I'm an MMA fighter. I don't care if I lose. as long as my MMA fans will say, hey, if it was in the UFC MMA match, if it was in a street fight, and Ngannou will beat Fury. That's how some of you MMA fans sound. Is ridiculous. That's the reason why MMA guys don't care about these boxing matches. Because at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. They're going to lose the fight, and they're going to make a lot of money, and then their fans are going to have excuses to why they lost. And why is that? They're not professional boxers. Fury, on the other hand, is a professional boxer. He's a fat, out of shape, fat butt who doesn't want to fight a little cruiserweight for whatever reason. And I think he just doesn't have the confidence because he doesn't want to potentially lose to a cruiserweight. Because his fans are constantly saying how he could just wipe the floor on every single heavyweight before him because of his size and height. And it's like we're forgetting that Cunningham almost knocked him out. And let's not forget that Wilder almost knocked him out. One of the most limited heavyweight boxers in the history of the heavyweight sport. And all he has is a right hand. And he almost took Fury out. This guy is a joke, and you guys are going to continue to defend this guy. How much leeway will this guy get? He retired for 3 years and still kept his lineal title. He was out for 3 years. That is a retirement without verbally stating it. And yet he still was the lineal champion. And now he's avoiding Usyk, and he's not defending his titles, and they're letting him keep his title to defend it against an MMA fighter. Boxing is a joke right now because of guys like this. Guys like this. And all you fans out there, thank Floyd Mayweather. Thank Floyd Mayweather. Because he sanctioned a bout with an MMA fighter and made it a legitimate boxing match on paper. It was his 50th win. Or his 49th win. I think it was 49 or 50. I can't remember. That clown. And now it's becoming a norm. Now these exhibition matches and these MMA versus boxer, those matches are more popular than real boxing matches. How sad is that? Boxing is turned into a joke. It's always been a business. Yes, it's always been a business. And boxers always made their money. But boxers today, but back then, you had to fight. You had to fight and work and earn to make your money. Now, you just got to talk a good game. Talk a good game with some good selling points. And you can make a BS, ridiculous fight like Fury versus Ngannou. I don't care who wins. I'm not even going to say Fury's going to win. I don't care if he wins. I don't care if Ngannou wins. It is a joke. A joke. You put Ngannou in the ring with Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder is going to knock Ngannou out inside of 3 rounds. Do you understand? This fight is a joke. And Fury is going to have a rematch clause possibly with this guy. Because he doesn't care about being undisputed, and he doesn't want Usyk to get a chance to become undisputed. This man's resume is still trash. It's still garbage. No matter how many times he fought Wilder. Okay, no matter how many times he fought the steroid king, Dillian White, his resume is still trash. trash. No one cares about the Vladimir fight. That was how long ago? Against a faded, past prime Vladimir, who, by the way, Fury declined to give him a rematch. But I guess you guys forgot about that too. This is the MOBC, My Own Boxing Community. Please like, share, and subscribe to the MOBC.